Y'all look official. Look like we're about to host like a really bad like news station channel.
So White Shane's girlish figure. If you ever need food to disappear, light a fire and put snacks out, and food will disappear.
That boy can eat.
No, dude.
What's that squeak?
It squeaks.
Hey guys, it's Kyle.
And David.
And this is episode number 2 of the Underground Pod.
Episode number 2.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey, look at this. Dylan, welcome to the podcast.
I know you're
to
going to be here.
Nice of you to join us this week, buddy.
You notice he shows up after we set everything up. We get the computer going. We get a bunch of new stuff going here to try and make our podcast better. Then Dylan
He just shows up to take all the glory.
Typical. He just shows up at the end.
So I think what this will do
take
then
credit.
is when we watch this thing back, then it'll be like, see how much better and cooler it looks after I showed up because your first one kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
Is that the case? What did you just push?
We didn't push anything. Don't worry about what we're pushing, man. Hey, you weren't here for the corporate meeting, so you don't worry about that board that's over there, man. You just sit there. You just sit there and look pretty. So hey, I think what we'll do is we'll start. Well, welcome. First of all, welcome, Dylan.
Howdy, father.
We're all together now. So
If you missed episode 1, we ragged on Dylan a lot. This is my little brother. He's in college, so he's gonna come and go. And what's your problem?
I looked at the camera.
That's fine. They know there's a camera. That's how they're watching.
You told me not to look at the camera.
I said don't acknowledge the camera.
Oh.
We're acknowledging the camera
So
now.
I guess this will be kind of the start of last week. So after we watched ourselves back, and I think we should start off with.
Well, hold on. We got to still talk about who Dylan is.
Oh, you want to talk about who Dylan
Yeah.
is?
So we ragged on Dylan almost the entire episode last time because he's never here because he's in college. So he's going to kind of come and go periodically, and he'll be here 1 week. He'll be gone for 56, 57 weeks. So then maybe he'll come back and pop in for 5 minutes for another episode. But we weaseled him into coming up today and talking about our interesting episode.
Plus,
he's got to be here next week too.
But I think about after our first episode, you were probably pretty jealous about how sweet it turned out.
Missed it.
Yeah, you wanted to get in on
I
that.
did.
So
We'll get out of action.
But Dylan's always working behind the scenes, and glad to have you here, dude. It feels right now. So don't screw this up because me and Kyle, we had gold on the first episode.
Sir.
We had gold on the first episode.
And even if you don't see him a whole lot on the podcast, he is around. He's the one that was helping me draw the blueprints for a little bit there until he abandoned me on that. And then, and then when we are out wheeling and stuff, like if you go back to our first Calico video, I guess our only Calico video, he did most of the videoing in that too. So he's kind of behind the scenes a lot because he's a lot quieter than us. So you get to know him. But I guess on that note,
but we'll drag him along. We're gonna guilt him into showing up here. So today,
be around.
So normally we planned on shooting these things on Wednesday,
Yes.
and putting them out on Friday.
Yes.
Today is Monday,
Yes.
because that works for Dylan's schedule because Dylan's very busy.
Which is great because it'll give you more time to edit.
Yeah,
Because this is going to be your thing.
Oh my God. So, well, we're going to be all over the board until we get going. So why don't we start off with, editing looks like a nightmare, man. Plus last week we were kind of a mess though. We had camera issues.
We were having a mess.
We had mic issues. We had a lot of stuff. So I think we should start off with, after we watched back the first video with our family, we got a lot of feedback. A lot of feedback from this knucklehead here too, telling us how bad things were. So I think we should just kind of start off with, well, what did we learn after the first episode?
Well, for one, our camera sucked.
Our camera did suck.
Well, I shouldn't say it sucked. It's a great little camera. It's not a podcasting camera. And it was constantly overheating and shutting down, as you guys know. And I think we have the fix for that now, as you guys can see.
We got the fix. We got mom's camera now.
We stole my mom's camera.
So we stole mom's camera. Don't tell her. So we've got her camera up here today. So that was one.
Yep.
Let's see what else was pointed out too. Oh, my mic was upside down. I think that's something Dylan probably pointed out because he's kind of he's anal about that. So my mic was upside down. So we fixed that.
Yep.
My chair was too low.
Yeah,
I was hiding behind the mics.
No, you were progressively getting shorter in that first episode.
Well,
I mean, you were short in the beginning. I was taller for some reason. We're the same height, but every time like I would look up, you were getting shorter and shorter by the minute.
Well, and the crazy thing is our chairs that we had last time they're fixed. I mean, now we got these fancy chairs that actually they go up and down now. Okay.
Yeah, so, we can simulate what we had going last week.
That's a good idea. So last time,
this is how my dad looked last week.
This is kind of how that's good. That's how we look now. So now we found some big boy chairs now. So all 3 chairs match. So we fixed the height.
Yep.
We fixed the camera.
Yep. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw out the most important thing I think we changed.
What's that?
And that is that when we recorded the first podcast, make sure we're still recording. When we recorded the first podcast, we didn't have any sort of logo, cover art, nothing.
Well, this is true.
This is true. And I didn't know what we were going to do, anything like that. And I kind of quickly threw some words into a program and came up with, I think, what might be the coolest cover art / logo for our podcast ever.
It's pretty sick. I dig it.
And it had something that we didn't have in the first episode, and we have now.
Well, and that's something that that mom pointed out, and she was like, love it, looks cool, looks awesome. Where's your hats?
Oh yeah.
So here we are now in our hats. Okay.
So now we kind of match our cartoon that we got going on.
Yeah.
Here.
So
this will be our shtick.
I get this is our shtick. This is our uniform.
Shtick, our uniform.
This is our uniform, right? We're logoed up.
Our cowboy hats.
We've got the cowboy hats. I think we've all got our Vans on.
We do.
So yeah,
it's okay. They can't see our shoes.
They can't see our shoes.
They can't see our shoes.
Okay. So let's see. So it was yep. So the hat. So check. Yep. Camera check. Microphone fixed.
Yep.
Chairs. On that chairs note, fixed.
We have nicer chairs now. On that note, real quick, I'd like to point out that Dylan and I already had the cowboy hats and didn't have to go buy a cowboy hat for our podcast.
Well, yeah. Well, I did have a cowboy hat, but it didn't fit, so it sat like really high on my head. So after walking around and trying on 10,000, I still don't know if I can pull off a cowboy hat.
That works.
You think it works? Is it better than my other one?
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah, no, it works.
Okay, all right. Well, it is what it is. I mean, listen. Like I said last time, I got a face for radio. What can I say? Okay, so let's go back. So camera fixed, chairs fixed, microphone fixed, cowboy hats fixed. Lighting, we're going to check the lighting after we have a real camera, but we got to plan for lighting because you have some lights.
I have some lights we're going to try out, but I wanted to try it on this go around first on the new camera because I'm thinking with the new camera, the lighting is going to be maybe not an issue, but it'll certainly be less of an issue. So before we start changing too many things at one time, let's take it kind of a step at a time. So I want to see how this one's going to turn out.
Well, and you got to, like we said last time we literally spent an hour putting this thing together.
That includes downloading the software and figuring out how to use the software.
Yeah. Too. So today we spent our lunch break over here. We came over today. We spent another hour today, but we had a good idea of what was going on. So we moved the table, we moved the camera, we moved our backdrop here. We got set up for the third person. So we covered a lot of ground today in an hour. And then D showed up, and here we go. So what else? Are we missing anything else that you pointed out?
I don't think so.
No? You think we're good?
Yeah.
You sure? You look scared. You look nervous. Are you nervous?
I am.
Are you? There's.
I don't talk. There's like 4 people watching us.
Listen.
That's not true.
Wait
our
a minute.
First one. Oh, no, hold on. Our
check our numbers. Where are we at right now?
Our first podcast.
Come on, look that up.
No, I'm afraid because I'm going to suck all the bandwidth away. We had an issue last time with our Wi-Fi crashing.
Well, we were
at 90 at lunch.
We were at 90 views.
Last time it was 19.
Now
90 views.
Dude, we're viral.
Now
we're almost viral.
We're almost viral. Yeah.
Now this is pretty cool because now 90 views by no means is like any sort of a view count. We don't have any following count. However, if you look
at 90 people in this room though,
well, that's kind of freaky when you say it like that.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is we have 100 as of right now. We have 158 subscribers.
We had 151 when we started.
Ooh.
So we picked up 7 because of this podcast. Now. 158 subscribers is nothing. You're not anything till you're over 100,000 subscribers.
Okay, so hold on. Let me stop you right there. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm going to interrupt you because I'm not the rabbit hole Instagram guy and all that stuff. You guys show me the way on that. But you said we have 158
subscribers.
So is that why we haven't got any calls yet for like commercials and sponsors and all that? How many do we need?
We have, but
somebody called?
Oh, we've got sponsors lined up.
Oh, we do.
But we got to wait till episode 3 because I don't want to get guys' hopes up right now. I'm talking to like 7, 8, maybe 9 companies right now, so I want to really lock them down.
This is going to be good.
Before all the free Jeep parts, our drink sponsors, our chomps, and all of our
our energy drinks, dog food. Because we got a dog, so we need dog food. I don't want to drop any names out here, but
before we start dropping names in the podcast, I want to really lock it down by the 3rd episode. Maybe we'll be at 160 subscribers, then I'll let you guys know where we're at.
Do you think is that the magic number? What are we looking for here?
Realistically,
yeah, what are we looking for here?
Okay, so we're gonna get into the goal, I think, on episode 3 because that's gonna involve the Jeep, and I have a goal, and it's something that's been on my bucket list, and it's something that I can't do with my Jeep because my Jeep's too basic
and doesn't run
to where.
Well, did I already pimp that out? Did I say that out loud?
Poor guy.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
But it's a goal, and I think it's a realistic goal for this, and it's something that I've always wanted to do, but you can't do with a Jeep TJ or a Jeep JK. It's got to be something really wild and weird and different. And I think that our project, I haven't told either of you about this. I think that our project Jeep that we're going to discuss in the next episode will bring us into this possibly.
Okay.
And I think that we can
listen,
talk about
ideas.
our goals for our YouTube and stuff then. But like I was saying, we're at 158 subscribers at this moment. Our podcast had 90 views. That's not bad considering my Instagram page is almost 10,000.
That's only 4 days.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you think about it from like my Instagram point of view, I have almost 10,000. And if I post something, it'll get like 90 likes or 200-300 views. So percentage wise, it's very, very good. Our last 2 videos, our only 2 videos that we really tried on, Calico and the Jeep walk around, which we kind of tried on, or I kind of tried on the Jeep walk around. Calico's over 3,000 views and the walk around's over 2,000. So
That's
for
pretty
our
solid.
small subscriber count, the outreach is pretty good. And percentage wise, like the channel's really healthy. So we're off to a
We
good
got a healthy
start.
channel.
We do. Look at that.
Got a healthy channel.
Plus, you know what I think is going to help too? We got the pretty boy over here, man.
Oh.
The one with the straw hat.
With the straw hat. We got the straw hat and a face for television.
Wow.
Right?
Here,
So-
he'll get a kick out
that
of
is the
this
most
because
you've ever
he was our
complimented
first guy
me.
to watch this.
Hey, man. Well, I'm trying to.
Cade's texting me. So,
Oh.
Well, Kate's
hi,
texting
Cade.
right.
If I don't
Hey,
answer you right
Kate-
away, this is why, because we're currently filming the podcast.
So Kate actually was the first and only person to make a comment, and he also sent me a DM. He liked it.
assaulted you?
He did assault me. We were in San Hollow last time. Not this last time, but the first time he insulted me. No. So yeah. So hey, Kate, what's up, buddy?
It's also kind of cool too because we had, Cade talked to us, thought it was cool, and then we kind of gave him some hints and told him what the build was going to be, and he's in on kind of helping.
And gave us some ideas.
Gave us some great ideas and
Yep.
some great input.
Yep.
Our buddy Carter watched it. He loved it, which was pretty cool because I didn't like tell him about it. He just kind of saw it on our story pop up, or he was already subscribed to us and watched it. He liked it. He wants it on the build. Our buddy Brett, if you're watching this,
What up,
Brett? He watched it and he immediately is like, I need to be on this podcast.
Dude, let me tell you something right now.
So that'll be a good
he's
episode.
Oh no, Brett, we
fantastic.
gotta have Brett. Brett is a funny dude, man.
Oh, no, that'll be a good one.
He'll come walking in here with his cut off sleeves and his flip flops, dude. He's gonna fit right. Brett, you got to wear a cowboy hat though, buddy.
I've never seen
Oh, is
wear
that a rule?
anything but a tank top.
we
and
should
flip-flops.
do that.
Okay, no, I'm saying it right now. Here's what we're gonna do. We're
Okay.
gonna go buy a pink cowboy
I was
hat,
just
and you either gotta bring your own cowboy hat,
you wear the
or you
pink
gotta
one?
wear the Barbie hat.
Okay, I love it. Okay, that's our thing.
That's our thing.
That's our thing. Like
So
how
if you don't
said
want
we
to,
need-
if you come on the podcast
Yep.
and you don't want to be wearing this ugly girly pink cowboy hat that
Bring
we're
your
gonna
own hat.
order tonight off probably Amazon for $8, wear your own cowboy hat because
Bring your
otherwise
own
you
cowboy
have
hat.
to wear it. That's the one rule.
you like that?
I like that.
I think that's kind of cool.
That's kind of fun.
That's our shtick.
That's our shtick.
That's our shtick. Yeah, Shane, that's our shtick.
Oh man. How far
but
in
no,
are we already?
Brett, all 13
we're
minutes. We're
17
good.
minutes in. We're still
Okay.
doing an
Yeah, we got to
intro.
get into Calico. Okay. So Brett will be hilarious to have on here. That'll be fun.
That'll be a good one.
But when we
Yeah.
we got to pack a sandwich for that one though. That's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Brett will go.
I told him that we need to get a couple under our belt first, really make sure we get it down, and then we need to like eat dinner before that episode or something because
we'll eat dinner with him
it'll-
at the table here because I'm saying that's gonna be a long episode.
that would be funny.
That'd be kind of funny.
That would be kind of funny.
That'd be kinda funny.
That could easily turn into a 3. I've gone to his house before to drop off stickers and spent 3.5 hours. there.
The first time I met him, we were talking. I didn't even know the guy. First time I met him, where the heck were we? We were at the out in Victorville. What was that event we went out there?
Victorville. Oh no, wasn't that
That's first
Hammers Giving?
No. It wasn't Hammers. I already knew about Hammers. We went out there. We thought it was gonna be a whole lot cooler to watch all the trucks.
Oh, it was the Terror Crew event.
Terror Crew. We went out
Oh.
there. It's the first time I met him, and man,
That
I
was the
talked
first
to him.
time?
That's the first time I met him, like in
Oh,
person.
wow.
And man, I talked to him for like I don't know an hour and a half, which was weird because I really didn't know him. So Brett likes to talk, and Brett's a super cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's solid, man. Hell of a wheeler too. That guy can wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be fun. So anyway, yeah. So that's a long intro. So we fixed a lot of mistakes from last time.
Yep.
So we're moving along there. We got Dylan.
Yep.
So the posse now. This is the crew. So so I think what we should do now is it was your birthday.
Yep.
And we had Calico all lined up, dialed in,
Yep.
set up, spent, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, 9 nights working on my Jeep to get it ready to get the
Yep.
steering all dialed in and get
Rebuilt
it fixed.
all your steering. It's all hydro assist.
Man,
now.
that thing steers
it's
like
dialed.
butter, man.
Dialed. Got it all clearance good. Got it all bled. This is gonna be your first time wheeling in a year.
I haven't wheeled in a year.
In about a year,
Wow.
and your first time since last time we wheeled in Calico with new steering, when you ripped your steering box. Well, you've cracked your steering box and then ripped it out in Rubicon. That's a whole podcast episode we can do too.
Yeah.
So this is the first time on all new steering. So you're excited about that?
Yep. So we'll kind of set up Calico. So we were, you and I seem to be the guys that get things ready. Get the Jeeps ready, get the cars ready, whatever, get the RV ready. That's kind of our job. Everybody in our family has their own job, right?
And then Dylan just kind of shows up.
Yeah, then Dylan just kind of shows up. But I'm going to give him some props. So we had a crazy busy week going, you and I, and Mom had a crazy busy week. And so we got everything all lined up, and it came down to doing the grocery shopping, and we're trying to figure out how to get the grocery shopping done. So Dylan and Melissa went to the grocery store.
Yep.
So Dylan and Melissa go to the grocery store. Man, they buy the food. We pull the clothes out. Everything's loaded up. I'm going to bring the dry stuff all to work. And because we're going to work that day, we're going to dig the motorhome out of storage. We're going to put everything in there. They're going to bring the cold stuff up. So we get up to work nice and early Friday because we're going to try to sneak out early Friday. Our goal was to get out of here about 4 o'clock on Friday. Short drive out to Calico. It's about an hour and a half for us here. So Kyle and I, we get into work. We get in here about 6:30, 7 o'clock because all we got to do is we just got to gas the Jeeps.
Yep.
We got to load your Jeep.
Yep.
And then we got to put my Jeep behind the RV, turn on a refrigerator, and then wait till Dylan and Melissa get out of school. And
we had like an hour worth of work.
We had like an hour of work. So Thursday night I told Kyle, hey, meet me here at 6:30. We'll bang this out because at 8 o'clock we got to go. I got my meetings and everything. So we show up on time. We show up early. I jump in my Jeep. Wing! Thing fires right up. I pull the thing outside. I'm ready to go.
Your butter steering.
I mean, I'm on a cloud, man. It's like the wheels aren't even touching the ground. And so then you're pulling your Jeep in, and why don't you take it from there, Kyle? How was Calico?
I couldn't tell you because as some of you might know, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been dealing with ignition issues, or we thought it was ignition issues, since July of last year on Rubicon. And so after chasing this issue for about a year, I thought I had it figured out. Kind of had an idea what was going on, and in the name of time to make it to Calico, and just because I was over it, we bypassed all the ignition switch. Kind of cool. You'd put the key in the ignition, you turn it halfway to accessories, then I'd go to my switch pros and I hit my
like
button,
a race car.
like a race car. Is basically a race car. And we had been testing this for what, 2 weeks?
Oh yeah,
about a week and a half, 2 weeks, starting the Jeep. Just, hey, I walk past the Jeep. Let me start it real quick. Hey, I'm putting the Jeep away tonight. Let me start it real quick. Let me start it real quick. Started the Jeep 500 or 600 times. And then it didn't the morning of Calico. So I'm sitting there. You already pulled your Jeep.
Oh, my Jeep's out.
You're
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to hook it up to the RV. And
I'm standing out by the car trailer waiting for you to back your truck up so we can load your Jeep up.
And I was sitting there in my Jeep hitting my stupid race car buttons all wee, and it just will not start.
What was that sound again?
Wee. So I'm sitting here like an idiot now, not even surprised, not shook up, because this is exactly how I expected this to go, because this is how it always goes. So I try 20 or 30 times to start my Jeep.
Yeah, so I'm standing outside and I can hear Kyle do that sound again.
Wee.
So I can hear the Jeep turning over. And I'm like, this.
No, you don't hear it turning over. You hear it cranking.
Oh, it's cranking.
It's cranking.
It won't turning over. It'll turn over. It's cranking.
Isn't when it turns over when it actually starts?
It was crank. Okay, so crank, no start. How about that?
There you go.
Technical term. Yeah. So he's cranking it. Inside joke. And so I'm just walking up slowly, and I'm going, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. So when I pull up, I see poor Kyle sitting in his Jeep, something like this. And I look at him, and he goes, I'm just going to sell it. I'm over this Jeep. I'm just going to sell it. There was the ultimate sign of defeat in your face when I saw you.
And on that note, I mean, I've said this many times. So I've obviously never meant it because I love my Jeep.
Your Jeep's never going anywhere.
But I could very easily sell my truck and my Jeep and go buy like a brand new Camry TRD with some crazy warranty and just ride off into the sunset, stress-free for the rest of my life.
But what fun is that?
I know. Well, then we wouldn't have anything to talk about on the podcast.
We would have no podcast.
We would have no podcast.
We would have nothing to talk about if our cars. You know, we're into business, we're into game, but yet everything we own is constantly broken.
We could do a whole episode. We should do a whole episode about our builds. We should do an episode ranking our builds.
Oh, that'd be like a
or all of our cars and projects. That'd be a good one.
And it's not like we cheap out on them. It's not like we don't maintain them. It's not like we don't take care of them.
No, we're constantly working on them.
We work on them more than we drive them.
That's accurate.
It's 100%
That's accurate. Yeah.
I mean, we work on them more than we drive them. And every time we go out, something happens either to us or one of our buddies or our friends. I mean, listen, we have a love-hate relationship with these things. We love them to death.
It's my favorite brand. It's by far my favorite manufacturer. But if everybody that I've ever talked to that's like, man, you love your Jeep, should I get a Jeep? I tell every one of them no.
Oh, well, Jason, he just sent me that picture, right? He got his son, his first car, got him a Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, what did I do? And I'm like, he goes, am I crazy? I'm like, dude, you're batshit crazy, but he's going to love it, man. Don't worry about it, dude. But no, I mean, some of our fondest memories, some of our best times are out in our Jeeps for sure.
100%.
And, sometimes working on the Jeeps is fun. But we always work really, really hard not to be last minute, right? It's like, let's get all our stuff done. I mean, our goal was to have everything done and ready to go.
This was a month in advance.
Oh yeah.
Us doing your steering and my ignition.
We knew it was coming, and it's like, cause it's always like, get ready to go on a trip, right? You're up till midnight, 1 o'clock packing. It's like, we knew we were going on this trip. Why are we up until midnight? And then we always have a stupid, 4 a.m. call. So we were all geared up and ready to go for this.
Oh yeah. Well, shame on us for not procrastinating, really, because maybe things would have been fine.
Maybe we should have started getting ready like on Wednesday,
or even Thursday night,
or said it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, maybe that's why this didn't work out.
Could be. So anyway, so back to your Jeep.
So I'm sitting there, and it takes me 20 or 30 race car key cycles. I still think that's kind of cool.
It is
race car key cycles to try and get this thing started, and then it finally fires up. Once it fires up, I'm like, okay, let me get it outside, so it's at least out of the way of everybody here. And then I'll shut it off. I'll see if it starts again. Maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe race cars don't start in the cold. I don't know. I'm new to this race car thing. I've only had a race car for a week. And so I'm like, let me pull it outside, try and start again. If it acts up, then I'll just come back to this later today after work. And then we'll, maybe I can get one of the guys at work to stay and help me look at this thing. Or maybe I did something stupid and I left something unplugged when we were doing the bypass on this. So pull it outside, shut it off, go to start it. Doesn't start. So I try to key cycle like 20 more times and finally starts up. So I'm learning that this thing will start, but it's on no pattern and it'll start whenever it wants to start. And the one thing that it was doing before that it's not doing now is there was a pattern to it. So it took us a while to find the pattern, almost a year, but we found that when the Jeep was hot, after you heat soak it, it would no start. But once you let it cool down for 30 minutes, it would start 100% of the time.
Right, because you called me a couple of Saturdays ago and you were stuck over at Chipotle.
Yes.
Yeah, because you said it wouldn't start.
Yes. But at least I had food, so I wasn't starved to death.
You were good.
I had rations.
And you were close to a bathroom, which is good. So
yeah.
It wasn't as clean as those porta potties.
It was not an I go poop porta potty.
Yeah, those porta potties were nice.
But it was a Chipotle.
Hey, those were nice.
You should actually say something here. Was that porta potty? You weren't here last week. Those porta potties were really nice.
Those porta potties were nice. Those things with the dean.
Good talk, Dylan.
Thank you.
All right. So back to your Jeep.
So we've
why is there a blue and a pink button?
Don't worry about it.
There's yellow ones. There's green ones. There's red ones.
No, look, these are all yellow. There's a pink. There's a blue. That's just how they come.
What do those say?
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. So they say nothing. So we've been having an issue with this. Like I said, but we've had a pattern. What are you doing?
Do what you do.
Are you gonna be nasty this whole time?
I am.
Okay. So we've had a pattern. We've been able to replicate the issue, and so naturally we bypass it. We're able to get around this issue to now where the Jeep will start when it's hot. So I think we're golden. Of course, the next morning, or not the next morning, but the morning of, it's cold, it doesn't start. So now we can throw all we've learned over the last year out the window because now there's no pattern. There's nothing we can replicate now. Now it just wants to do whatever it wants to do whenever it wants to do it. And there's no pattern, like I said, that we can't figure it out. So we go all day through work, stressing out over this, trying to figure out how we're supposed to make it out to Calico now because now we're going to start this at night. Our buddy Clint's Jeep is already on a trailer. Ready to go.
Well, that was funny because I had run into Clint, I don't know, about a month ago at the gas station. And we were sitting there just talking, and he's like, man, we need to get back out into Jeeps, man. I was like, hey, actually, we're gonna go wheeling for Kyle's birthday. And so I gave him the dates. He's like, oh, that's perfect. My wife's out of town. He goes, I'm in. I'm like, all right, cool. So then I had text.
He's another one we need to have on here.
Oh, Clint would be good too.
Clint would be a good one.
We got a lot of cool people. We got a lot of cool friends. We got a lot of cool friends. So I had sent Shane and Clint a text with the dates, just kind of tightening everything up, the campsites we had, and never heard from them. So I was like, okay, Shane replied, but I was like, all right, no big deal. And so the day of, I don't know if I told you, this is the day of, actually it was in the afternoon. Clint had sent me a text and he's like, hey man, he goes, I totally spaced out. He goes, I forgot to reply to your text. He's like, do you mind if I still crash your party? And I'm like, of course, dude, you're always invited, but Kyle's having a problem with his Jeep. So I didn't know this, but he was already like loaded up.
Oh no, he was just waiting
Jeep
on the, hey,
trailer.
we're gonna go still text.
Yeah.
So he's loaded up, ready to go. Shane was gonna drive his out, so it wasn't a big deal for him, but his Jeep's loaded with all of his camping gear and stuff. He's ready to go. And I'm crawling all over my Jeep, ripping fuse boxes out. That dash is half out of my Jeep. We have multimeters and test lights and wire jumpers and fuses pulled. It's a complete mess.
Yeah. So we, obviously we had to go to work. So we're working. So it's probably about 4:30, 4:45 is when we finally decided to really dig into this thing. Right.
Oh yeah.
So here we are at 5 o'clock. I'm texting Dylan and Mom saying, hey, we're on standby, but be ready to go. They're about 45 minutes away from us. And so, yeah, literally at 4:30 or so, there's wires flying. A couple guys at work are out there helping us. And for the next, 3.5, 4 hours?
Oh, yeah.
It
wasn't a lack of effort that made us not make Calico.
Oh, no, because we were going.
There was somebody on every corner of that Jeep chasing wires and trying to figure this out.
And every time we thought we found the problem,
it would move.
It would move.
So
but then something else.
Yes. So on that note, how this all started was when we were in Rubicon. We wheeled all the way through the trail perfectly fine. We're coming back out the way we came in by Loon Lake. So about halfway back, I shut the Jeep off because somebody gets stuck, just like we all do. So we don't sit there and burn all our fuel and let the Jeep overheat in the middle of summer. I shut it off, go down to the trail, help the person up, come back, go to start the Jeep. Jeep doesn't start. Okay. It's acting kind of like a bad starter. I turn the key, accessories come on, radio comes on, my lights work. I hear the fuel pump kick on, go to crank it, no crank. Okay. Not a big deal. We've seen this happen on the trail. I carry a spare starter. So I started going through my toolbox. I'm getting my starter out. And I think it was Clint or Kyle came down. It was like, hey, let's take a look at it quick. So the first thing we did is we put a jumper wire from the battery straight to the starter, and the starter kicks over fine. So it's not the starter. So we then proceed to spend the next 3 hours trying to figure out how to hotwire my Jeep, which despite the fact that the Jeep has optional air conditioning and no ABS and no computers in it, the anti-theft in it's pretty solid because you cannot hotwire this thing. With a group of guys, we couldn't figure it out. Long story short, we end up taking the ignition switch out of our friend Paige's Jeep, who has the same Jeep, put it in mine, and then we would leapfrog through the trail. So we'd pull it from mine or from hers, pull mine forward, pull out of mine, put it in her, pull hers forward, and it was this vicious cycle. Towards the end of the trip, it was no longer taking that, and now it's popping fuses. Over the course of this last year, it's been blowing relays, fuses, ignition switches.
Dylan looks like a statue.
Dylan does look like a statue. And we just can't figure this out. And we finally come to a census that we think that the issue is, this is after we figured out that it's a heat cycle issue when it's warm. We think it's resistance building inside the fuse box. So one of the guys from work comes up with the idea of how we can bypass the fuse box, like I was saying. And we had that figured out to a T. We were good to go. Mind you, I'm 15 ignition switches deep in this and $100 worth of fuses. And that night we did figure out, at least the night of Calico, we did figure out what the problem is, at least 99% sure. And that is that it was the TCM. So of all things that'll make your Jeep not start, the transmission control module is what it is. And the way that one of the guys at work, two of the guys at work actually figured it out, was they put a multimeter on the frame of the Jeep. They were testing for a short to ground. And when they would take the TCM and turn it, it would intermittently create a ground, or it would ground internally and create a short. And as you know,
that's why you heard that
beep. Yep, the multimeter was going crazy. So that day, like he was saying, the issue was jumping around. So we would find a blown fuse in the fuse box. We'd fix it. We'd jump a wire, bypass it. Issue solved. Cool. Go to start the Jeep. Now my rear defroster's on and I have no dash. Okay. Go up there, fix something, whatever. Go to start it. Now it blows the fuse in the dash. Replace that. Go to start it. Now the starter doesn't work. So like you said, it was every time we would go to fix it, it would move, but it all circled back to the TCM.
Yeah.
So now my Jeep's just sitting across the street broken while we try to find a part that's discontinued.
But here's the good news to all this. We now know the problem.
Oh, I'm just so excited that we know what it is because now I can get it in there and I can enjoy the Jeep again and not have, I mean, the first week of driving, it's going to be stressful because I'll still be a little paranoid, but I can drive it. We can go wheeling and it shouldn't leave me stranded anymore. So I'm cool. I'm honestly cool.
There you go. So with that being said, there was no Calico.
There was no Calico.
So it was probably, I don't know, probably about, it was definitely after 8 o'clock and we decided, well, we got to pull the plug on this thing.
Time of death.
It's time. we called it. We went around the room. You have any other ideas? No, sir. Do you have any ideas? No, sir. Okay. Time of death, 8:07. So we called it. So obviously this was your birthday weekend. And so now it was like, okay, let's pivot. Okay. And so what are we going to do? So, obviously we both went home defeated. Of course, you were more defeated than me because, my Jeep's at this point ready to roll. So kind of a low blow, kick a man when he's down. So we pivoted. And so we went home that night, nothing really going on. And so I was trying to figure out, okay, what the heck are we going to do for Kyle's birthday? And, Kyle switched. And he's like, oh, it's okay, man. You don't need to do anything. It's all good. We'll make it up because, that's pretty much, is that not Kyle?
No, that's Kyle.
That's Kyle.
100%.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just another day. So we're kind of
easy, man.
Huh?
I'm easy.
No, you listen, you are easy. There's no question. So we had to figure out, okay, what the heck are we going to do now? We got all this food. We got, these guys went to the store because we were planning on, 8 or 9 of us eating sandwiches and pudgy pies and all this. So how much meat did you buy?
Probably 10 pounds of deli meat in that fridge.
10 pounds of deli meat. So we got 10 pounds of deli meat. We've got graham crackers for s'mores. We're ready to camp for 2 nights, man. And I don't know about you guys, when we go camping, we get our grub on, right? We got jerky,
especially when there's pudgy pies involved.
Oh, pudgy pies, all this kind of stuff. So we got all this food now. We got all this crap in the house, so we got to eat it. So we decided Saturday when we got up, hey, let's make a day out of it. So we ended up going down to MB2, did some go-kart racing. So that was fun. And man, we did 3 back-to-back. So it was 45 laps back-to-back.
Yeah, I've learned I can't be a race car driver.
Well, we started with
breakfast.
breakfast. We started with breakfast.
That may not have helped.
So that probably didn't help. So we went and had a huge breakfast. And so then we went down there to MB2 and had a good time racing around there and came home, took a little breather. And then we went to the movies. And Dylan, we'll let Dylan jump in here now since he said about 3 words. Dylan's been all hyped up on this movie for the last few days, trying to figure out how to get us all together. So we went and saw
Project Hail Mary.
And tell us a little bit about that, Dylan. Come on.
Well, hold on. I think it's important to note first that none of us knew anything about this movie except for Dylan. All I knew about this movie was that it was space related.
Right. Well, and that's it. So
that was it.
So the night I sent out in the family text, Dylan goes, hey, Dad. He goes, do you want to go see Project Hail Mary? I'm like, I'm in, dude. And he's like, well, do you know what it is? I have no idea. And he goes, it's a space movie. I'm like, I'm sold. Let's go. So then it was just a matter of, I'm looking to try to figure out, because everybody has different schedules, school, work. It's really tough to pin down some time to all of us get together. And with everybody's schedules, I can't do this night, I can't do that night, blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking out and it's like, well, this thing's going to be gone in a week. Movies come in and go out really quick nowadays. And Dylan's like, no, we got to see it at the theater. We got to see it at the theater. So I was like, okay, cool. So so going into this thing, I was clueless. You were clueless. Mom was clueless.
Just space. That's all.
Space. Dylan knew a lot about it, or knew more. Obviously,
I knew about 2 things.
Oh, just about 2 things?
Space and a rock.
Space and a rock.
That's all I knew.
Ah, well, hey. And so this gave us a good opportunity because we already had plans to go to Calico. So we went and saw this movie, and man, dig it.
It was a good one, dude. I don't get emotional about movies, but there was saw 3 times where it got me pretty bad.
Well,
it got me bad.
I looked over at Katie, and she was on my left, and she was all teared up in a ball in the fetal position.
Oh no, she had to rehydrate halfway through.
Yeah,
the movie.
and then I looked over at Mom, and Mom's lips quivered. She's ready to do the whole mom thing, and I looked down, and I think I saw a couple of tears coming down old Melissa's face down there, and Dylan was just kind of like
he was hanging on for dear life.
He was hanging on. He was hanging on by an eyelash, man.
I normally bully them, but I can't blame them, dude.
No,
that movie got me messed up.
No, there was that middle section there, but overall, that was a fantastic movie.
It was
amazing.
One of the best movies I've seen in a very long time. For sure.
For sure. And I didn't realize because space movies are always typically pretty serious. And they're like sci-fi and stuff. This was a funny movie too.
Yeah,
which I was not expecting.
No, it
I
was
also
good,
wasn't
dude.
expecting there to be an alien in it either. So I was going through all sorts of like, wait, is this what this movie's about? I was all like going back and forth, but it was a really good movie.
Yeah, it's a long movie too. It's what, almost 3 hours?
Almost 3 hours.
It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes, I think.
Yeah, but it goes by quick.
It does.
You're not sitting there.
You know, there's not a single green screen used in that entire movie.
I was telling Dad about that.
Yeah,
So there's no green screens, and Rocky is a puppet.
yeah, I know. That's cool.
And except for
The
when he's in the
voice
ball.
actor for Rocky is the puppeteer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
part. Oh, that's cool.
Well, yeah, because like, can you imagine like, you know, these like scenes and everything? Like, these actors are acting like to a tennis ball or something. It's like cool that like he was actually able to act to something.
Yeah, and they actually
know?
the spaceship was an actual set
Mhm.
they built. So that when they were like running through the hallways chasing Rocky and his
Oh,
little
yeah.
ball, that was an actual spaceship, quote unquote, that they were running through. And there's all these behind the scene clips where you just see him like run past in the distance, and you could hear him running down like a huge hallway. So this set was massive.
Oh yeah.
But it was a really good movie.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely go check out Project Hail Mary. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
was
That's
a
one to
r-
see in theaters for
Oh,
sure.
Yeah. Well, you're going back to see it again
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna see it tomorrow in IMAX.
That'd be pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice
So
how he
that-
didn't invite us.
He never does.
I know.
It's always
We
my
could
fault.
invite ourselves.
Should we
What's
just show
something
up?
that he really wants to do that you and I can just go do? Well, I guess we did the first podcast.
Ooh.
What is something? I don't know. What is something you want to do that we can leave you out?
I ain't telling you.
Why not?
They didn't leave me out.
I mean, he leaves us out.
Oh no, he leaves us out all the time
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
All the time.
Yeah,
now.
he
He used
does.
to care about us.
I'm a bad person.
You are a bad person.
Why? What happened?
I'm busy, man.
Jeez. Man, he's a busy guy.
So, anyways, after the movies, we came back to the house and you have a solo stove
Which we've had for like 5 years, never used it.
because in California you can't have real fires anywhere. So anytime we go camping, it's always propane fire, unless it's the desert. And in the desert, you don't want that solo fire. You build a giant
Hey.
hole and have a giant bonfire.
Right.
Different. So we used that for the first time. That thing was pretty legit.
Things cool. Shane came over.
Shane came over. Shane had a good idea to take all the ingredients and supplies we had from camping and the pudgy pies and everything, and to do a fire pit in your backyard. And
Yep.
so we made pudgy pies in the backyard, sat around the fire.
Well, so we had to stop at Walmart and get some chairs. So Dylan bought little chairs.
He did buy little baby chairs.
He bought little baby chairs.
But I brought full size adult chairs.
Yep.
If
But we
you
didn't have
would
enough. So I
remember.
figured, well, just we'll buy Walmart real quick. We'll just
Yep.
get enough chairs, right? So because the patio furniture is gonna be too big to get around the little fire pit here.
Yep.
So, Dylan come walking out with little baby chairs about this big.
Weight limit of like 85 pounds.
Yeah, none of us weigh 85 pounds, by the way.
No,
Maybe
no.
Katie, but that's about it.
Yeah, no. So little midget chairs.
Little midget chairs.
But that's okay. It's all right. I think mom
But they
sat on a
work.
big chair. A couple
They-
people sat on the
they work, Dylan.
floor. A couple people just stood the whole night.
I spent about 15 minutes setting up my chair.
Dylan has this stupid chair that folds up into like the size of a little bag that he can fit into his pocket, and he thinks it's the coolest thing
It is
ever.
the greatest thing ever.
But it is the most uncomfortable, unreliable, and most airborne chair I have ever seen.
Oh yeah, man. You fart, this thing will take off on you.
Oh,
man.
if you stand up, the draft created from you standing will send that thing into
Oh,
orbit.
yeah.
But it's titanium and anodized, and it's
It's
this
very
and it's that.
overland.
It's very overland.
It's very overland.
It's the biggest waste of material I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
How much did you pay for that chair?
It's overland's probably way too much.
Yeah. Do you still making payments on that, or will you get that thing paid off now? Huh? You get that thing handled?
He had to finance his chair.
Yeah. So Dylan went down the overland rabbit hole a while back and got us all into it. And we, all joking aside, we do enjoy it. But what you had the Jackery, right? And
Yeah.
Then what was that thing you liked?
Oh god, that EcoFlow.
Yeah. So he's like, "Oh, Dad, no, Dad, don't buy the Jackery, man. Get the EcoFlow." That EcoFlow's a piece of garbage.
It caught fire.
I plugged that thing in, it started smoking.
Yeah.
Dylan's
I can't
really
really unattended.
if there's one thing about Dylan that you guys will learn, it is that he's really good at telling you, hey man, if you want to be if you want to be with the cool kids, this is what the cool kids have. And then
Right.
as soon as you get it, he changes routes and he's like, oh no, those suck. You want option B because those are problematic. And then it'll catch fire, it'll break, it'll do whatever, and it'll leave you stranded at the end of the day. But he'll be onto something bigger and
I'll
better.
tell you, these overland things suck though. You spend all the money for something that doesn't work. Remember my
Walmart.
jacket?
Oh.
So we went, so we go to Overland
It's raining
Expo.
sideways.
We go to Overland Expo, which I went fully with the intentions of only making fun of people. It was actually really fun.
It was
You
super
can do
cool.
both.
It was both. It was both for sure. I mean, people spend an absurd amount of money on like stupid
Toilet paper.
stupid red anodized titanium chairs that take flight when you stand up, But at the end of the day, it was a really fun trip, and there is some really cool
Hey,
stuff there.
all right. What are you drinking?
Oh, Liquid Death.
Are we sponsored by that, or should we blur that out?
Kyle? This
Do
one
we
of them?
blur that out? Is
Should
that
we
what?
get, like,
Is
tape?
All I
that is
can
that
say-
somebody you're talking to, or do we blur this out?
All I can say,
Yeah.
is just wait till episode 3.
Oh, so leave it in.
Leave it at the
in.
moment.
Okay, great.
Like,
Okay,
I
go
don't,
ahead.
I don't want to
to
get your guys' hopes up.
I didn't mean to cut you off because I just noticed when we watch stuff, they kind of blur stuff out.
Yeah, well, you know,
You got product placement going
so
on here.
here's one thing I've noticed that's actually kind of funny while we're on this topic is normally cans, the logos are just randomly put on them, right? Did you notice that when you set this on the table, all of them, when the mouth is towards you, the logo is always facing out?
That's pretty brilliant.
It's marketed for podcasting.
I don't have one.
It's the podcast of choice.
I don't have one. Dylan brought you one.
You don't like?
No,
That's mine.
He brought 2 for himself.
so
I
you
stole
didn't
it.
even bring us anything?
No,
you
I
just brought
stole
2 for yourself?
You don't
I
like
stole it.
sparkling water.
I don't either, but liquid death's kind of good.
It is good.
Well, you could
It's
just
not
do-
kind of good, Kyle. It is good.
Liquid death.
Murder
It's
your
kind of
thirst.
good.
Yeah, it's kind of good.
So
Brought
we're
to you
at
today
Over-
by Liquid Death.
It doesn't suck. We're at Overland Expo. Dylan has some like $900 blue rain jacket, and it
On-
starts storming.
On the website, this jacket claims to, and I quote, keep you dry under a waterfall, mind you.
Oh,
Now
okay.
it is a cool looking jacket.
It's a cool looking
like a
bright
neon
blue
blue-
rain jacket.
Yeah, it's a good looking jacket. And you know, down there walking around with our clearance like Walmart rain jackets, 511, whatever. They work, but we're staying dry, but they're just great.
Real
and they're
nice.
boring. And you look
Got on sale.
legit.
Oh yeah.
You got your Overland jacket, your Overland hat, the 511 pants, the Overland shoes. I mean, you are kitted out.
Oh, yeah.
And then it starts raining. And about 5 minutes into it raining, right? Dylan is soaking wet to the point where he takes off this jacket that is good to keep you dry under a waterfall and is able to wring the jacket out. So what do you use for a rain jacket now?
I got like a Carhartt one that I found at some store. I love it too.
For half the money.
Oh yeah.
But didn't you even reach out to the company?
Oh yeah. And here's the thing. All they sell on this website, mind you, is jackets. And their solution was to give me a $50 discount for if I wanted to buy another jacket.
For another $500 jacket?
Oh yeah.
That doesn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff though, man.
It was
looks cool.
It looks good. It's a good looking jacket, but it was the funniest thing ever when we're sitting around $20, $30 rain jackets, dry as a bone, and you take yours off and you are soaking wet and you're literally able to wring your jacket
Oh
out.
yeah. We made that video. I sent it to the company.
I'll have to find it. You sent that
I
the
sent it
video?
to the yeah. And they're like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry. You know, have $50 off your next purchase." Like, I'm not buying another jacket.
I didn't even send them the
Yeah.
video. They should have just
Dude,
replaced
it's
your
Dylan.
jacket.
You gotta give Dylan props here, dude. When Dylan wants to go after somebody or sell something, he's a very patient man, but he always gets it.
Oh no, he'll call you. Look at me. Is your hat lopsided?
Is it lopsided?
No, look at me directly. Oh no, it's just the way you're standing. I thought the crown was all twisted up on it.
Man,
No.
there would have been the next one. Everything looked good. Now my hat's crooked.
So what do you guys think people are going to call out now on this episode? Now, what's wrong with it?
Me.
Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan's here
Yeah.
for
It's
sure.
I'm a problem.
It's definitely that Dylan is too quiet.
But what has
You
he?
can't keep doing that, man.
Why not? What are we doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I think we should do now? Because, we're moving right along here. And I think once again that this is gold. Okay. Why don't we let Dylan take over now?
Oh, God,
Yeah.
don't make me
So-
take over. It's
so
gonna be dead
Dylan-
air.
So Dylan, just
I do think we did pretty good though, because this whole episode was supposed to be about Calico,
and
and we're like an hour in,
Almost.
and
We're still in our intro.
we're still in the intro.
so we had to pivot real quick because there was no plan for this episode now. So even though we kind of just rambled the whole hour, I think it's okay.
but
It's
this
still
is
Calico,
exactly
but-
what we're gonna do with this thing. Right?
I know we're gonna come in with a
We're-
loose idea.
Loose side. It's sort of like, you guys don't know this, but it's sort of like the Seinfeld, right? Seinfeld basically had a premise. No, not Seinfeld. Check that. It was, I think, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Curb Your Enthusiasm. They had a premise, would show up, and they just kind of winged it. And that show holds up. That show is fantastic.
Yeah,
That's what this is going to be. Kind of have an idea and just come in here and just throw it down and see what happens. So real quick. So Pudgy Pies was huge success. You guys, how many did you guys eat?
3.
How many did you eat?
3.
I think Shane ate 3 or 4. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you
No,
guys.
Despite Shane's girlish figure, if you ever need food to disappear,
Oh no.
light a fire and put snacks out. and food will disappear.
That boy can eat. And but the good news is we were from 10 pounds of meat to probably down to 1. I mean, we cleaned up, dude.
We put it away.
We cleaned up. So just to recap here real quick, it turned out to be a pretty darn good day.
It was a really
Yeah.
cool
It was
day.
a good day. The family all got together and we laughed a lot. We had some good stories. We sat out back with the weather was nice out back. Ate a lot. Turned out to be a really, really good
It was
day.
a really cool day.
Yeah, it was a good day. I woke up Sunday, man. I was trashed though, just like I was wheeling all day. Too soon. Hey, don't forget, man, my time's in the barrel all the time. I mean, I made it 1 mile on the Rubicon Trail. Spent 3 days
Yeah, the
hiking
last
all
time
around.
I did Rubicon, I'm the one that broke, and then now this trip's been canceled because I'm broken. Which on
Maybe
that
it's
note,
us.
I'm really glad. No, that's not true because we've wheeled for years with no brakes, and everybody
Yeah.
else around us is braking. So
That's
it's just
true.
catching up to
Yeah,
us now.
It's our turn.
We had a really solid 8-year run with nothing that failed, minus
Yeah.
1 axle shaft.
Yeah, it's true.
So
It's
but,
just our turn. We'll be back.
we'll
We'll
full
be back.
circle, and if we're lucky, we'll get another good solid 8 years.
We're gonna get some time, man. We're gonna get some
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah.
So that was the weekend. So yeah, let's okay, Dylan. We're doing everything here. So tell us
Take it away.
Yeah, take it away, Dylan. Go ahead.
What do you want me to say?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dylan. It's all you.
Where are you going?
Dylan. You're not gonna get us any. You're not gonna.
Nah,
get
I
us
got
any-
nothing for y'all.
You're gonna get us
How
no
is Liquid
subscribers or
Death
80
gonna
views.
reach out to us?
Yeah, I mean, you're the
And-
one that brought just 1.
Yeah.
Well, 2 for yourself. Nothing for me. Nothing for
one,
Kyle.
one for the ride up, one for the podcast.
What are you doing on the ride home?
But where's ours?
I have a sandwich in the truck.
You didn't bring any sandwiches for us?
So wait a minute. You just roll up to this beautiful studio. We're calling it our studio.
I like it.
Even though it's just a shed.
Before you got here, he was chilling in our green room.
We have a green
The
room
green
over here
room?
for our guest.
Yep.
It's off camera, but we have a
Yep.
green room right over here for our guests when
No
they show
snacks.
up. Well, not
Well,
because
you
you're in
brought
charge
your
of
own
snacks. We'll bring
snacks.
our own snacks. We have the emotional support pickle over there in case somebody's having a
Oh,
bad
hold on. Let me
day.
go grab that.
Yeah,
You
get the
go.
emotional support pickle. So we have that. So you just kind of roll in,
Yeah.
looking as good as you do, and there's the emotional support pickle right there.
Thank you.
There you go. There's the emotional support pickle there.
Doesn't it squeak?
No, I don't think it squeaks. I think probably Penny killed it. No, Penny hasn't seen that thing yet.
Oh no, dude.
Oh, it does squeak.
It squeaks.
Oh, we should take that home to Penny. She
Oh,
would tear
God,
that
this would
thing
be
up.
Last 30
gone.
seconds around Penny.
Yeah, that'll tear it up. So no, Dylan. So
Now he's really awkward just holding the
yeah, I know.
pickle too.
Yeah. It's almost like hey, he looks like last week holding that giant
Oh, that
tie,
big zip tie?
that zip tie, right? He's got his emotional
that's
support pickle
right.
now.
See, and if you're just listening to this, like it down the road, if this ends up on a podcast app, or if you're just listening to this while you're driving down the road, even if it's off of YouTube, this is what you need to watch.
Oh yeah, because we have props
I don't know
now.
what to do with
Yeah,
it.
there's props.
Now we have props.
We have props.
Dude.
We have the emotional support pickle. We're gonna have a pink cowboy hat. We
Yep.
all have cowboy hats.
Yep.
We have sponsored, not sponsored yet, drinks.
Yep.
We're pretty legit here,
Dude, we're
We
legit
got like
on
a full blown
episode 2.
show going on now.
Dude.
So I guess we'll
Oh,
kind of we'll spend the next
No,
couple of
that's
minutes,
yours.
Dylan.
You hold on to that now.
We're gonna turn this over to you now. So what'd you think? How'd we do on the second episode?
Pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think we've learned now from number 2 here and what we need to do in the future? And how did you feel about today? Did you feel good?
Felt good.
Yeah.
I felt like I said a lot.
Did you feel like you contributed a lot?
I do.
Yeah.
My presence. I'm dead center.
You're dead center. You're right in the center, man.
Good place to be.
That's a good place to be.
You know, we were gonna switch and move around, but if you're always gonna be this awkward, we'll just keep you in the middle.
Oh, dude, I don't like that.
Well, plus it's kind of good just to look at them.
It
am, I,
is.
am I a hook?
Well, tell you what, if you start contributing more, and don't get rid of the pickle. If you start contributing more, maybe saying more than 15 words an episode, we'll let you move to one of the outer seats. But until then, you get to sit in the middle with the pickle.
Yeah. You're like in the booster seat. You're like in the car seat. You're lucky you're facing forward because you start off facing backwards.
I'm better off camera without a mic.
So if we shut the just
Off
shut the,
camera without a mic.
Yeah, give me a laptop. I'll be the look that up guy. You know,
oh, you want to be the look it up guy?
that's me, man.
Hey, I'm the one with the computer though. You got to work your way over to the seat. Oh, that's what we were talking about earlier. So, okay, keep going. We'll
But yeah.
circle back around.
So so you're going to be here for the next few because you're going to go on spring break.
Yes.
So we'll bang out some episodes while you're on spring break. So we have those in the can, as they call it, right? Sounds pretty professional. So what do you think the takeaway is from this one? Did we make enough corrections? Because you were kind of critical on the first one.
I was. But it's a lot better.
It's a lot better. Okay,
I
you
feel
like the setup now?
I do.
now
actually
you get to
being
see how
here in
awkward it
person,
is.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Pretty official in here, dude.
Dude, it's pretty
I know.
nice. It's pretty nice. It's like legit, dude.
It is legit.
It's legit. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what else would you change? What do you think we need to change for next week?
Man, I don't know. I think you need to have that board in front of you.
Well, that's what we're going to circle back
You
to.
got to take over. Okay.
We're going to circle back to that.
Jumping ahead.
We're
Yeah.
jumping ahead because
That's
that's what I
okay.
was going to say, but then you had the pickle. So
Yeah,
Is
you
this
had the
talking
pickle.
it's the talking pickle.
Oh, that could be talking pickle.
The talking pickle. I like that.
Talking pickle.
I feel really awkward holding this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I cradle it like a baby? Like I'm not quite sure what I need to do.
Play it
with
like a guitar. Do I cradle it like a baby?
This
Hey,
is
there you go.
fucking
Hey,
awesome.
hey,
Watch.
hey, there it is. Hey, there it is. Should I cradle it like a baby? That's it.
I don't know what to do with it.
Episode 2, should I cradle it like a baby? Or episode 2, no, you have the talking pickle. That's the episode name. No, you have the talking pickle.
So what would you like to change for next week?
You can't put me on the
You
spot,
look so
man.
stupid.
Why? Yeah, here you look. I'm gonna say.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
gonna say. Put that back over
Oh,
the
I
green.
thought you were gonna hold it.
Okay, there you go. I'm
My
not gonna hold that.
Great,
thing.
now it's
Oh,
dead.
It's on the ground. It's on the ground. The Emotion Sport Pickle's on the ground. So, what would you like to see? What do you think we need to do next week? Because the goal of this, and I think that as this thing goes, we're going to learn every week.
Oh yeah.
We're going to learn every week. Like we fixed a couple of things this week. I think this one's going to be better. Hopefully, it's going to be a whole lot easier to edit since that's going to be my baby.
The
because-
last one was a nightmare with the audio cut because the Wi-Fi issue and the video cut and the camera overheating.
dude.
You guys keep talking. I'm gonna go make sure that's still recording real quick.
Dude, if it's not recorded,
Keep
dude,
talking.
what are we gonna have? Oh my goodness gracious! Again, okay. So since he's gone now,
Okay.
what do you think we can do differently next week to make it even better?
You know, I don't think much of anything. I mean, obviously got to watch back, but I think for me, I need a list to pick from or something, dude. Because I'm sitting here like a statue.
No, you kind of look like a session.
I
a few
need
minutes ago.
something, man.
It's gonna be great when we play it back because at one point, I always like to pause the TV and I'm like, oh, that's for my
that's
TV
a good
show.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of those today.
Oh, dude,
I think it's important to note too that you made us watch our own podcast
1,000 times.
in front of the entire family.
everybody.
Oh,
Well, so now we better do this again now that you're in it so you can feel how awkward that was to
Yeah.
watch yourself on the TV.
well,
On like an 85-inch TV in front of the entire family.
because when
Surround sound.
because we watched it 1,000 times on the computer when we were doing the edit. So when it came time to after it got uploaded, I told Kyle, I'm like, dude, let's just watch it with everybody. And you're like, no, let them watch it on their own. I'm like, no, dude, come on, man.
I'd rather just put it out and then never watch it again.
Yeah.
I don't like
so
seeing myself on
It's
camera.
definitely weird.
I can't watch the Calico video, dude.
That's actually a good one though.
I do, but you've
That's
seen me
actually
in there.
But Dylan's in
I'm
like
just sitting
this.
there. I'm like, I can't do
That's
it,
pretty
dude.
accurate. You were just
Yeah.
bobbing around.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
You
He
know,
was
again,
bobbing.
you just didn't contribute.
I don't know how to do this, man.
Well, you're gonna figure it out, man, because
I gotta
it's the
try.
three amigos here, man.
It is.
We got to drive this thing, dude.
So
You know?
on that note, I think we can agree that you're gonna be here next week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Episode 3 is gonna be a good one. Episode 3 is gonna be a long episode, I think.
All right, so bring us something to drink, Dylan, and
So
maybe some
you're
beef
in charge of
jerky or
snacks and
something.
drinks.
Yeah, bring us something, dude.
So you're the snack guy because
Alright.
Dad and I will have this set up ready
And then,
to go.
and then
when
you know
get
what
here.
else we'll do? Because next week we'll have our internet going. We'll get to Starlink, and so we should have Dylan look that up. We'll have Dylan look something up.
Just like stupid stuff.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
dumb stuff.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, because
Just so he has purpose.
well, he's got to do something, right? Because I think that you're the video guy, so you're going to run like the YouTube stuff and all the videos because you're really good at that. And then I'll take the podcast thing.
Yep.
So once you show me how to push those buttons and do all of that, I'll do that. So I mean, what is he going to do? He's got to do something.
You could be the look that up guy. and the snack guy.
Look that up on Perplexity. Look
On
that up.
what?
Ooh, yeah, big fancy word there, huh?
Again, I don't
Dropping
want
hints.
to pimp anything
Dropping
because next week there's going to be some announcements of
Okay.
possibly some brands. I don't know
And you know what though? You know why he'll show up next week?
because he wants to take credit for what we're going to do.
Well, no, but he's got some skin in this game because it's going to basically be what he's going to drive. Now we're going to fight over this vehicle, but
I don't know if I like the idea about him being the one that's
he's got to be the one
You-
driving. If it was as you pull this off, because I'm just I'll run over to the Lowe's and get a bolt guy. If you can pull this off, like we said last week, this thing's going to be ridiculous. And
So-
and Knucklehead over here is going to get the benefit of driving this thing.
I
'Cause that's
think-
going to be his vehicle.
I think the one thing that's really important that comes down to like whether it's Dylan, me, or you or whatever, is that this project Jeep needs to be on because this is gonna be the first UGF project. I mean, I built my Jeep. We built most of your Jeep. The next under the knife thing is gonna be a full UGF build, but those aren't on YouTube. They're not branded as UGF. This is gonna be a full UGF build by ourselves, maybe a couple helping hands here and there, but it'll all be branded UGF and all. So this needs to go on every wheeling trip and every show we go to. Agreed?
Agreed. 100%.
And it's far enough outside the realm of normal that should draw a crowd. With that being said, if you're going to be the one that drives this, because Dad and I have working Jeeps, luckily that trip, you need to help work on this.
Oh, no, I will, dude.
Okay.
You know, I'm the grunt, man.
No, it's my job. I'm the grunt.
What am I supposed to do?
You got the engineering degree. I don't know. Engineer some shit.
I don't got the degree yet.
Yeah, put some angles together.
Aren't you like aerospace or something? Make the thing fly.
Yeah.
Oh, on that note, he hasn't seen this. Hold on.
Oh, haven't seen this?
No,
Okay.
no.
So, yep. Well, then we'll get this thing wrapped up, man. So, hey, so the camera was still rolling over there?
Yeah, we're good.
So, dude. Ooh.
Now, I know you don't like these.
No.
I know you don't like these, but I had to see it kind of what it was going to look like.
Yeah, I see.
And that is exactly what was in my head.
Dude.
Down to the color, down to the chrome. I mean, it is minus the wood paneling.
Well, yeah.
That is
That's gotta be
exactly
different right there.
yeah, because those we talked about that, but that is almost exactly what was in my mind.
That thing's sick, dude. That thing's sick.
Okay.
How can you not love that?
No, that's
The color, the stance. I think
The color's sick.
That thing's bad to the bone,
The
dude.
color's sick.
Yeah.
That thing's bad to the bone.
So that'll be episode 3. Is we're gonna talk about what we're talking about right now, or hinting towards.
Yep.
Like you said, you're gonna be taking over the podcast.
Wish me
stuff.
luck. Because last
So-
week, because that was such a mess, you were over there, man, just going back and forth and cutting and splicing and trying to teach me. And I was like, what the heck is
That
all
really
this,
wasn't a
dude?
good one to show you,
So this one should be smooth because we didn't lose our camera.
Yep.
We didn't lose our Wi-Fi.
as far as we know.
As far as we know. No, it looks good. I've been looking over that thing. That thing is
rolling.
rolling.
Yeah.
So hopefully this thing will be idiot proof. And so I'll put that together. So I'll take over this thing and then I'll get to push that pink and blue button over there.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
So
That'd be nice.
the goal is that I'm gonna show him how to edit on this one, maybe the next 2 or 3 of them until he gets the hang of it. And then we'll probably just trade seats, but he'll have control of the soundboard, the computer, then he'll be the one that edits it. So this will be his baby.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do the YouTube side.
Yep.
And then we're all gonna kind of do the filming.
And again, what is Dylan doing to this whole thing? He's a snack
He
guy.
just gets to
I'm a
show
snack
up.
guy.
He's a snack guy.
He gets to eat food and show up and drive the shop.
He's the snack guy. All right, Coleman. He did jack my back seat on the way home last week, so he'll be the
okay.
snack guy, the snack and liquid guy. All right, so he's craft services.
Okay.
Craft
it.
services.
I like it.
I
You
like
know,
it.
And on that note, he gets a lot of credit for being a good camp chef, right?
Yeah,
When we were overlanding.
and he can cook.
Oh,
Listen,
good.
And I've seen lots of pictures of, steaks that he's basting out
Oh,
in the
dude.
woods and smash burgers and homemade everything. And it looks phenomenal. And the one time I go overlanding with Dylan, he brings his stuff, he makes or warms up pre-made pulled pork
Yeah.
on bread that I made.
Dude, I've gone camping before. I brought a cast iron. You made me homemade bread before, but I brought like steaks. I brought like a living rosemary plant, dude. I like basted my steak to make steak sandwiches.
So then why is it that when you came to Rubicon and you're like, dude, I'm going to go all camp chef on this trip. And we're like, sick. You reach into Dad's like cooler that he brings, a little fridge freezer, peels off the plastic container and then dumps it into a pan, stirs it with a spatula, and then puts it on the bread that I made.
It's a lot of work.
Dude, I want to experience it. We should make him cook in an episode.
dude,
You
that
set
would
up like
be
a
a
separate
good
camera, just
idea.
me over there cooking you guys
Well,
food.
Dude, we could put one of our little DJI mics on him so he still has audio. We could put him in the corner, like he said, with his own camera,
he can cook,
and he can cook.
and then he can feed us
gonna
live.
feed us.
He can feed us.
Like spoon feed you?
Yeah, well, not like spoon feed us, but like you can bring it over. Be like, we could start with like an appetizer, go into like the main. We could do like a 3 or 4 course meal.
This
That would be a good episode. That'd be
Okay.
kind of cool because
That's
Dylan
what
can
we-
cook.
Dylan can cook.
Every
Dylan can
once
cook.
in a while, man. And they were on a roll. Him and Melissa were on a roll, and they're like, "Hey, you want blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "All right, boy, he can cook.
He can cook.
He can cook. He can cook. He can cook. He even cleans up after himself too, most of the time.
Unless Kyle's there.
I don't.
buy.
Most of the
I
time.
was just gonna
Yeah.
say
Most
I've
of the
never
time.
witnessed that.
Yeah, unless you're
Most
there.
of the time. Well, I think this was a good one, boys.
I think so.
All right.
And so we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up because we're probably boring our. How many do we have? 158 subscribers.
as a time. I think that's kind of cool to do too. Is we can talk each episode. We'll say where we're at follower count, because I
Yeah.
think it'll be cool to go back and listen to these and be like, oh, episode 5. We were only at 150,000 subscribers.
150,000.
I know.
Ooh.
Well, I'm telling you, after episode 3,
Man, we're gonna go crazy. You're pimping this thing good, dude. You better pull this thing off because you're gonna look like an idiot.
You are.
I know.
You're gonna look like an idiot.
Okay, I'm gonna drop one more hint on this. Then hopefully that way, if people are listening to the first and second episode, it'll drive them to make sure they come back for a third.
But they have to
episode.
like and subscribe. Just hey, we appreciate the views, right?
Yes.
The views are awesome.
Yes.
But make sure you what is it? They say squash that subscribe button. Am I getting the lingo?
Smash it.
Smash
Sure.
it. Smash it. Squash it.
Smash that.
Smash
button.
that thing, right? Let's see. What would Melissa say? This thing, lock it down. Is it lock it down? Is that what she says? Clock it. I don't know. Push the subscribe button. Tell your friends, right? Come along for the ride. I'm the salesman here, man. I'm trying to get this thing going. You guys haven't done anything yet.
I haven't done anything.
You got to build this vehicle.
So, okay, right. And we're going to make a really hard, solid push for at least a year on this YouTube thing. And we'll keep going, but we're going to really, really, really put a solid effort on this. So if you guys want to see what we're going to be building and you like the podcast, even if we're just rambling like this episode, and it's fun, or you just like us and want to support us, it's really important to subscribe and like, and then share it with your friends, because obviously a podcast doesn't get anywhere without you guys. Yeah. And the videos, we're going to try and make them fun. And, I'm really into the longer videos that are more informative and actually show you working on the car rather than some 15 minutes. Look, we built an entire car in 15 minutes. I'd rather show like
That's how they do it on TV.
Yeah, but I'd rather see like the actual struggles and show how we went to Lowe's, 15 times a day to get the right bolt or whatever, because it's funny and that tells a story. So if you guys are into that stuff and you want to see this project build that we're pimping a lot here, make sure you like and subscribe, because it's really important to help the channel grow.
And I think it would be fun too as we get going, because one of our fears is, eventually running out of something to talk about. And so if there's something fun you want us to try or something fun you want us to do, let us know.
Any questions.
Yeah, any questions or something cool that you think we should try to do. I mean, we're just a bunch of idiots. We'll try just about anything. I mean, we've the Christmas gift you got me, that'll be a fun episode. We can maybe when he's cooking, because that kind of goes with the little cooking thing. You know what I'm talking about. That would be something fun.
Yeah.
So if you got any ideas too,
that's why I got that.
Yeah. Well, yes, what you said when you got it.
Yeah.
For me. So I just saw it sitting at the house the other day. So we got to break that in too. So that'd be a good one.
I'm glad you're on board now, because when you open that, you were dead against it.
I'm not on board, but I'll do anything. So like I said, if you got some ideas or something, make sure you throw those things out there. Yeah.
And we'll read every single comment too. So if you guys have any questions, like anything stupid, something about our build or where he got his cowboy hat, or what
it looks
where
stupid.
he likes
That's
to
okay.
camp, or whatever. You can go ahead, you can go in the comments, you can harass us, and you can ask questions or whatever. And we'll if it's any questions you have, we'll answer it on the podcast.
Yeah, and if you want to make fun of Dylan, go ahead. I mean, we do. I mean, that's kind of why he's here.
Damn.
Yeah, he could take it. Okay.
Used to it.
I like how episode 1 was just to harass Dylan because he wasn't here. Now that he's here, it was even worse.
It was even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you didn't even really do a good job defending yourself. You just kind of
yeah.
sat there like a statue. That's all good, man. We still love you, buddy. We love you. We're glad you're here, pal. So
Poor Dylan.
poor Dylan. So I think that was pretty solid, boys. What do you think, Dylan? You got anything you want to promote or any? I think that's what they do when they get real big. Anything you want to promote or anything you got going on in your life?
Yeah, dude. Check out Underground Fab on Instagram.
Oh, dude.
I know, promoting, right?
That was pretty good.
right.
That sounded official,
Right?
Dude, that
sounded
sounded
official.
good.
We got stickers. We got signs. We're gonna be pushing the sign thing a lot more coming soon. Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram, Rowdy SVT. I don't know if it's a dot or an underscore or what it is.
It should
But
come up.
It should come up.
It's the red raptor.
And
Rowdy
Rowdy
Raptor was taken.
It's a red raptor.
It is.
Well,
Very red.
you guys post stuff on there, so that's good. I don't really post anything.
I don't know, dude. There was
Most of my
6
posts
months
Kyle or
ago.
Dylan put on there. I did do that story by myself though. I had to call you because I didn't know how to put a link in there.
That was pretty good though.
I did it though.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I just ripped
I
off
was
your
so
I just
proud.
ripped off your picture and I was like, okay, how do I put the link in there? So Kyle walked me through that. So I'm gonna learn all this stuff too. Learn it
Yeah.
as we go.
Yeah.
Learn it as we
We'll
go.
figure it out.
All right. I think that was solid, boys.
I think
Yes.
so.
I had fun.
Yep.
I'm glad Dylan was here.
Yep.
I feel complete now. Thank you all guys for watching and coming along for the ride. And like I said last time, I think this was gold. So, hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. This will be out on Friday. So our goal is to drop every Friday.
We're going to try really hard.
We're going to try really hard to be consistent and get these things dropped. And so take a look at this one. This one will be out for Friday. And we already got a plan for next week. And yeah, thanks a lot for coming along the ride. Thanks for the positive feedback we got from you folks. We had a lot of our friends reaching out to us and made us feel real good. And yeah, we'll get better as we go. But if nothing else, like I said last time, chance for me to get to hang out with you guys. It's worth it.
It was fun.
Yeah,
It was super fun.
All right.
Awesome.
That's a wrap, people.
Thank you guys. Make
All
sure
right.
to like and subscribe.
All right. Peace out.